to go. Are you ready? We're going to do some painting. No, we're not. Stop lying. I'm going to do some drawings, and you're going to hang out with me, and we're going to do them together. If you hop onto the YouTube channel, then you'll be able to see them all being done. The door just opened. That's because Giorgio, our best friend, just entered in. And I'm really excited to hang out with you today. So let me just flip our camera around and give it. Oh, we'll fix this. One moment. Give it the old fixaroo. Okay. Hey, Giorgio, welcome. All right, so this is one of our streams that we do every Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday, as a part of our installation at UW Whitewater. So I have the Garden of 1,000 Faces is currently on display. You can go and see it in person. There's 160, I want to say there's 169 paintings up right now. Hold on, we're not in this thing quite right. I'll fix it. Okay, here we go. Are we frozen? Okay, there we go. Excellent. Bubbly Witch, thanks for following. Welcome, welcome. And I'm gonna just pull up a piece of paper and we'll see our next person who we're going to draw. And last time we did Seb, so we have Seb's picture up on the screen if you're on the YouTube channel. We did Maddie as well. I think it's just kind of going through randomly. Have we done Danielle? I don't think we've done a portrait of Danielle yet. So today we'll be starting out with Danielle. I'm going to grab the timer. Okay, we'll use our little timer and I'll set the page up so that we'll do some 3-minute sketching. 3 minutes is really fast, okay? It's gonna go by real quick. You're like, 3 minutes is a lot of time. But do you remember complaining in middle school when you only had 3 minutes to get between classes? It's not that much time. It isn't. I remember those woe are the days of middle school. So grab your coffee, your tea, your water. Grab whatever you're going to be hydrating with. Grab your pencil and your pen and your notebook paper, and let's hang out and do a little bit of art. Okay, so here we have our 3-minute timer. We have our image in front of us. I have today my orange juice. It's fresh squeezed, delicious. And I also have my coffee in my super cute, brand new, look at that, Clouds cup. Clouds from Liz Aldridge. She's the most beautiful. Excellent. And on deck we have a whole thing of coffee as well. So there's no excuses. We're here. Okay. Let me pull up the picture. Oops, so that I can see it like a little bit bigger on my screen. And then let's get into it. Okay, and we're doing Danielle's. So let me find Danielle's photo. Sweet. We haven't done Danielle yet. If you know and you remember, tell me that we have or haven't participated with Danielle's image yet. I don't think so. But I have been wrong before. Okie dokie, y'all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the chat. I will be looking at them. And the 3 minutes is gonna go by so fast. Like you're gonna be surprised at how quickly 3 minutes goes by. And if you get out a piece of paper and a pen and you start drawing with me, you'll also see how quickly that time goes. Okay. And I thought there was a way. Here we go. The chat. I got the chat open for our YouTube as well, so everyone can hang out. All right, I'm gonna set the timer. We're gonna go for 3 minutes, and you'll get to see just what we can get done in such a short amount of time. And we're just using a normal, normal old thing here. Here we go. If it's bad, it's not my fault. I kind of just want to do the like dark line drawings today, if that makes sense, because we've been doing more of the ones that take a really long time, like really long time. And I think it's important to do a couple kinds. And it's okay if it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's already not perfect. And if you're at home or in your dorm or at classes or where are you guys? Drop it in the chat and let me know where you're watching from. But wherever you are, you gotta do what you gotta do where you are. But grab a pen, a pencil. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get something and start drawing, okay? I already know I'm gonna want to redo this later, but if you only have 3 minutes, look at our timer. It's going up. It's going off. The amount of time we have, less and less. The first one's, like I always say, it's like your weakest one. It's your very first time observing and getting into it. And so your second one will be better. It's like a sweet little promise you can make to yourself. Because right now, she doesn't look like she's smiling. Maybe because this side is too... I think that's better. I think that's a lot better. And she definitely doesn't quite have this shape of face, but it's fine, you know? We're just gonna do what we gotta do with what we got. Okay, and then this side of the eye, I think we'll pull over just a bit. I think it's like a really stiff lip that I've done here. It's okay to be critical of yourself, okay? That's how we get better. So I'm just gonna like block in some areas. We need kind of like this shape here. If I was going to paint instead of draw, this is the part where I'm like really just blocking in the shapes of everything and getting our initial values put down. Look at that was 3 minutes. Shut the door. That was 3 minutes. That's all we did in 3 minutes. Okay, we can keep going, and I think this one will be good. We just need to keep on trucking, as they do say. And every drawing is sort of like another experiment to see how you're looking. Not how the person's looking, right? Because they're always going to look the way they look, but the way you're visualizing and observing. Kind of trying to keep that same form across with our sketching. Let's do the other side of the head here. And I think what would really help is also like a little bit of the nose just getting contoured slightly. And the lip coming up just a bit. Okay, and then they're gonna have an arm here. Probably higher, really talking about up here. But this is a wonky 3-minute sketch that we've just kind of continued, so it's fine. We're just doing our best. See, like that's weird. That's not supposed to be like that. I'm gonna put the shoulder where it's supposed to be, which is right here. Okay, you guys. Now that we're observing correctly, it's fine. We can make that look like hair. Okay, now we're gonna fill in the hair. And you see how we start with a 3-minute sketch because, you know, sometimes you just have to set a timer and go and not worry so much about the results. Especially when you're just starting, like getting into something. And it can be a little rough. It's not like it has to be perfect. You've done something. And next time you do it, you'll know what it is that you need to really focus on and take your time with in regards to observations. And in here, I have hair kind of like coming around the side. And you know, just for a sketch, pretty good, not bad. We can be gentle. Okay, so that was our first one. It took us 15 minutes and we got started. And that's what we needed to do. And I'm going to write on the back so we all know who everyone is. This is Danielle. Danielle is from Santa Barbara, California, and is a management major at UWW. Beautiful. All right, up next then, we have this image for the open of Abby. Again, let's do that 3-minute timer and really get into it. And of course, I'm going to start with that hat, which then makes her face a little bit smaller. And if all I end up doing is hair, sorry. We're going to do our best. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have done that. You know, in Hagrid, he's like, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That's how I felt just now. We only have a few seconds to get this done, so bear with us. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of the day, you know? Is anyone drawing with me? Are you with me drawing? And if you're like, no, I'm not, but what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You could be drawing with me. We could be making beautiful mistakes on paper together. And then we could tell great tales of this time we had together. Happy birthday, Michaela! What did you do yesterday to celebrate your birthday? Congratulations on making it to 22. You've done a fine job of it. Okay, they're gonna have like a mouth right here, which I need to kind of. We don't have much time, you guys. Time is of the essence. And let's see. I feel like there's an angle here so that she's smiling more. Right now we've got very like dead eyes. We should probably liven those up a bit. How much time do we have left? Almost done. Okay. Oh, we gotta pull that over a bit. Little bow ties in the hair. Cute. Okay. Cute. We've done something. And if we had more time, we would do even more something. This part right here, like, it needs to be a little bit more angled in order to give us really that feel of a smile. We're learning, we're moving, we're pushing. Abby is a biology major and a psych major, I'm guessing, or minor. Cute pink hat. Okay, next. We're just moving on. We're moseying on along today. Did we do Caleb? I got Caleb next. Caleb Badel. And Big Caleb is a marketing major at UW Whitewater. And cheers to everyone. Grab your coffee if you don't have one, or a water, or whatever. Ooh, good stuff. Okay. Another 3-minute sketch. We're gonna push on through. They'll get better as we go. I used to be really good at these. Like, I just haven't done them in so long, and I'm really mean to myself, which is fine. Not so much mean as I'm pretty critical. I like things to be how they should be. Are you like that with yourself? We don't have much time. I need to push on, okay? Let's just get it done. Let's see. It's a little smile, right? Smile action. I'm gonna start using heavier line weights just to really solidify this shape we're getting. This is an ear over here. Oh my gosh, what do we do with his cheek over here? It should be, I think, like right there. Oh, that looks more like him. It's okay. This is like a 3 super quick. Super quick. Oof. It's not quite him, but that's okay. Gonna throw that ear in. We've got a time limit, you guys. Time limit. He's standing in the gallery in this picture as well with his backpack on. Which ends up being a pretty cool picture. Look at that. We're close. Close, you know, for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a very short amount of time to do some artwork in. But you can get a likeness in the 3 minutes. I would probably pull some of these features down just a bit. And I gave him kind of a small mouth. His eyes are just a little bit close set in this picture too. But I would say it looks rather like him. And if we were to take more time on it, I'm sure it would end up being even more and more like him. I do wonder if, sometimes I wonder because some of the people that we end up drawing, like they don't actually see the portrait. I wonder sometimes what people's reactions and responses would be to the various styles that I do my art in. And then the light is kind of like behind Caleb, so we can throw a couple of these little strikes in there just to help sort of tell that story. Cute, I love it. Beautiful. Give him a little arm action so he's not just floating head. And we'll write his name on the back. Awesome. They're coming together. They're coming together very quickly, okay? Next one, 3 minutes again. This is Kiana. Kiana's lives in Madison now, and is a very successful woman. She studied social work when she was at UW Whitewater, and I met her actually at an event for Just Madison. So we'll do a 3 minute. Oh, okay. It's always a question like, where do we start? She's so sweet. She's a new board member for Just Madison. Just Dane, excuse me. In Madison at Just Dane. Remember, we don't have a lot of time on this, so if people want more attention and time, they're gonna submit to the Garden of a Thousand Faces portrait. would love to do any paintings. Put her eyebrows a little low there. It's going to be a pretty image anyway. Yeah, I don't have the full image here, but we'll do our best to really capture this fabric quick. I did put her eyebrows a little bit low there, so excuse me. Oh yeah, and then we're just gonna come in and sort of finish some of those little details. All right, we got a good start, and just add some of that little shadow under here. It really like pushes her cheeks out. All right. Kiana, and she is a social work alumni. All right, we got another up. It's only 10:30. We've done a whole series. I like doing 3-minute sketches. They're fun. We've already done this one. Some of them we've already used the image of. So we'll just kind of push through the pictures really quick. Like going backwards in the portraits we did. We did Nora. Oh, I don't think that we did Addie. Okay, so this is Addie, Fugelseth, and their theater major. Got like big expressive eyes. And erasing the clock still. This is sort of I say that's pretty close, yeah. It's a little bit like she has a more narrow, even face than that from the angle that we were given. But there we are. Little bits of detail. And we could come in and do like the hair color, but I kind of like just the expression of how this hair is right now. It's like a light brunette color as well. So I mean, we could go in and do that, but I'm okay with it how it is. It's kind of Kind of like that. All right. And that was Addie from Ingleside, Illinois. Oops, paper dropped. Okay. And another 3-minute sketch. These are really, really fast, like I said. I don't know that we did this one yet. Kaylin? This is Kaylin Smith, a graphic design major. And another cheers to you. Okay, let's start our clock. And for these, I'm just going to get kind of loose with it a little bit. Just moving my hand a little bit further up my pencil, or sorry, my pen. Sometimes the less control you can give these, the better. And we'll just like come back to fix up things as we go. Remember, the hair will always be able to save you. We've got a hand in this picture, so we gotta push that hand out there. But I can cover some of it with hair. Let's come back in here. We got a lot done, I'd say, in like the 3-minute mark. And now we just want to make sure that we get a couple little details in there to really solidify that we have the same person in the picture as we do on our paper. But it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Okay, lovely. Really quick, right? Didn't take too long. And they're a graphic design major. I like doing the loose sketches. They're fun. Let's do another one. Okay, we've drawn most of these people. It's okay, there's some more pictures at the other end. Wait a minute. I just updated this folder, so 1 second while I update it again. It's only 10:46. We've been doing a great job today. I just added a bunch more pictures. It's going to take us back through time. Oh, here we go. We haven't done this one yet. All right, so this is Ben Cures, and it looks like his friend. Ben didn't quite follow instructions. You're supposed to just submit a picture of yourself, but we will say that's okay for this, since it's not going to be a painting. Okay, and then we'll just draw her in too, I guess. I think she has much different features than I've been drawing. Whoops. They'll want another drawing. But we did figure out some things. her eyebrow would be lower, like right here. So we could do another one of them. And this time we can alter some of those things. Like I would still say like their faces are gonna meet in that kind of a shape, right? You see it? Hair is gonna go up, right? His head is gonna be about yay wide. Her head is a little bit more narrow. They converge, come in a little bit. And then right about here is where her eyebrow is gonna be. Her hairline's gonna be like way up here then. And then her other eyebrow's gonna be here. Eyes more down there. And you know, like each time that you create a drawing and practice, you'll get more skillful at placing where everything is and whatnot. And then right where her eyes are, that's where his nose is gonna be. And then his eyes are up here. And eyebrows, not that far up. And we'll come in and kind of define each of these features, but then his lip is pretty close to his mouth, or his mouth is really close to his nose, like it's not too far apart there with that sort of lip there. And then this is our hairline right here. We might probably come up a little bit on his head, just a bit, right? And then his head kind of comes this way. And then we have an ear right here that stops right at this little smile line. And then we'll have a line here that goes down. That's his neck. Then his chin will be about there. And then he has a little bit of a shadow here. We can really put the eye in. He's got kind of a hooded eyelid here. And a pretty exaggerated smile line there. Then here he has like a cross. Not a lot of room for error in this. He might even have a smaller chin, you know, it might be a little bit less defined. And it could have been just the way that everything uploaded onto the page, but he's a little bit higher up on the image. And we've got this tie right there. And I would just put it in like that. Put a little shadow cast under his nose here. Give him a bit more of a defined lip. And then we'll come into her portrait next. A little shadow on the side, a little bit there. Definitely like a shadow that goes up on the side of the head here. Okay, and then come into her face. We're gonna go in just a bit here. She's got like very open eyes here. And then over here as well. Then her eyebrows are pretty close together, you know. She's got a more narrow set face. We're gonna come out. I think this eye probably needs to be over more. That's okay. We'll take care of that when we put in some shadows. And then she's got her nostril right there. There's going to be a bunch of shadows on the tip of her nose here. And let's follow this part of her face down. And then she's got a smile right here. Uh-oh. We love it. Okay. We pay attention. And then here we're going to have a bit of a shadow. Across this part of her face, down here, kind of coming out. And I would say her lip is just a little bit higher than where I've set it, just a bit, but it's okay. Like, it's not gonna ruin the image or anything. And then put it like that. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Sometimes you have to do a couple versions in order to figure out exactly what you're looking at. Which is exactly what we did here. And then I'm just gonna like thicken up that side. Here and here. And we may even for her come in with a bit of like a white pen just to go see up that bit right there. Then let's give her a neck. And a shoulder. Oh, it looks so much better than our first version. Like, look at that. It's okay. You do a couple versions of something and you'll figure out exactly what's going on. And why men always have super long eyelashes, I don't understand. They always get blessed with the best eyelashes, I swear. It's okay. It's pretty. Okay. Then just a little bit more of that like detail underneath. But yeah, that's pretty much it. How you do a really quick sketch and actually capture the essence of somebody. I think this one we would need to, oh darn, I took my, we could use a little white gouache. White gouache is fun. Her eyes are just a little bit like too dark. I got carried away. So I would dip a little paintbrush in to some gouache. You could do that. And you can just like come in and clean up little bits. It's like white out. And that was just with our little gouache palette. And then we could let it dry. Take some of that off. It was a little thick. And then we can really like make sure that the shape is correct. All right. Well, that was submitted by Ben. So thank you, Ben, for sharing. Business and Spanish majors. It's 11:10 a.m. How are you doing? Check in. Let me know. Did Addie? I'm just checking through our pictures. I know we did a few of these already. We've already drawn them. Did we draw everybody already? No, we didn't. There's like a pink and blue one. Stacy. That was going backwards. Let's go this way. Here, I'm going to pause it and double triple update our photos. It should be in there. I just updated it. Technology doesn't always want to work. It's okay. And I know Vina wanted a different picture. So I will use, oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So this is Stacy. And we'll do another 3-minute sketch. And if we end up doing a couple, that's totally fine. And then a little bit wider set eyebrow here than what we've seen earlier with our drawings today. Oh, that's a little high up. Hold on. Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay. But we have more hair. And you know how it goes. Hair can totally fix it. All right, that was 3 minutes. And if you're like, oh my gosh, 3 minutes is such a long time to be able to have done just that, I want you to try it. Try it, okay? Pick up a pen, pick up a pencil, whatever you got, and just go with the flow and see what you create in 3 minutes. You might be like the best, most amazing artist and you just haven't given yourself a chance. You just haven't done the 3-minute test. Or maybe you'll get frustrated. I don't know, you know? Everyone's a little bit different. You could be the most talented person, most talented version of yourself, I should say. Try it. You might like it, you know? You might like it. You might hate it. You might despise it. That's okay. I feel like the good thing is then you would know just a little bit more about yourself. Which is quite usually a good thing. And I would even say that their nose is a little bit narrower than how it's drawn here. Okay. And then the fun thing about ballpoint pen is like you can just keep using it and going with it, and you'll end up creating a lot of really fun texture. But if you just kind of commit to it, it's not quite as good, you know? Like it's not gonna turn out the same. And then let's do a little bit of that shadow here. We're getting there, you know? All right, it's 11:21. How many do you think we can get done today? There were a bunch of submissions. And I'll make sure it's Stacy. Stacy's a physical education major with a health education minor and women and gender studies certificate. Ooh, it's a little intense, but how do you put little freckles, you know? Just a little bit of texture, not too much. Okay, swell. Let's see, do I have another? More, please. Add Olivia and Ashley to the mix today. 11:24, so we'll get a couple more done. Ooh, a little more coffee. In college, I got addicted to coffee. I lived across the street from a Starbucks. I went to UW Stevens Point, which is in Wisconsin as well. And I lived literally across the street from a Starbucks. So me and my roommate would go to Starbucks every single day. I had a job in high school, so I was paying for it with my own money. But then in December, right before finals week, I wanted to buy all my family members gifts, as one does for the holidays. So I did. And then I didn't have a budget for my caffeine addiction. So I had caffeine withdrawal. Have you ever had that? Don't recommend. It was terrifying. It was horrible. I had never gone through any withdrawal in my life. And caffeine is a real addiction. It's something you can get highly addicted to. I didn't know that, of course. Now we do. So if you are someone who drinks a lot of coffee, do not stop drinking it, during finals week or an important part of your life, because you could definitely go through withdrawal. Same thing with sugar. If you have a lot of sugar in your life and you just stop eating things with sugar in them, you can also experience withdrawal. These chemicals, they impact us. All right, I just added a couple pictures. Awesome, awesome. So now we have Olivia, who's from Franklin, Wisconsin, and is a journalism major at UWW. So we'll do our little 3-minute sketch session, and we'll see how we feel at the end of the 3 minutes. this is where I need to kind of like block out the shapes before we get too deep into it. Glasses. Well, I clearly love glasses. I wear glasses. Do you wear glasses? I started wearing glasses in 5th grade. And contact lenses always fail me, so I'm a true diehard glasses wearer. Olivia's glasses are really cute. Okay, we're just kind of like blocking in some of these shapes for the eyes and like making sure we have enough space for everything. Eyebrows. And then we'll come back in and we'll really like define those values and shapes when we have a moment. I would get terrible headaches in school, and that's how I knew like we needed to get glasses. They did the thing where they pulled everybody into the nurse's office and she checked everybody's hearing. And I was one of the kids who had to go get the glasses. It's kind of a traumatizing moment, but it all works out, you know. And I don't know about you, but I have an astigmatism. So my eyeballs are, they explained like football shaped, essentially. One is oblong, slightly, just enough. So when I put glasses on, everything shifted. Like everything shifted. It was like the floor, the trees, everything was sideways for a little bit while I was getting used to the correction. And then my friends would put on the glasses and they'd be like, whoa, because the ground was like shifted for them too. It's a fun game we play. Okay, how do we like really give a smile? Oh shush. Okay, that was a full 3 minutes. That's crazy how fast that went. Could be because of the storytelling and the reliving the trauma of glasses, but Olivia's are pretty sweet. Okay, let's get that shape in there. Olivia has a sweeter nose than this. I think I'm just gonna have to like enlarge a little bit more. A little bit more petite of a nose. So Olivia, if you're watching this, don't worry. Friend, we'll get it. We'll figure this out together. I think the shape of the top of the face is good. I love this little like dip that happens for all glasses wearers. Okay, we're gonna have our chin. This is definitely not you. We're gonna fix it with hair, okay? Yes. There we go. We fixed it. With hair. We're a little wide here. Don't worry. More hair, that's all. What a sweet smile. Okay. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I really like this. Okay. And we really want that like smiling eye going on here. Maybe just like a little bit longer. I think her nose or their nose is just a little bit more fine. I did a little bit of a wide nose, which is okay. But let it be known for the record that it's me. It's not you, it's me. Oh, I really like this one. Hold on. This part needs to just be a little bit further up. I like them all, is the truth. Each one really helps me to grow and become the artiste who I'd like to be. So thank you to everyone who has submitted an image of themselves to help this project. I'm deeply grateful. That's so cool. Wow. So pretty. Oh, did I write their name on the back? Olivia. Journalism. 11:39. We have time for one more. We can get one more done. And dun, 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 our last one of the day is Ashley. Ashley. Ashley is one of our true followers on TikTok and has been hanging and social media in general. And cheers, everybody. I love Ashley. Ashley came to the UW Whitewater gallery opening and has been following along with the Garden of a Thousand Faces project since, I don't know, like one of the very first ones. So it means so much to me that we take a lot of time and energy to like pour back into the people who have been here supporting what we're doing and the mission. So thank you to Ashley and to everybody who's been really like a big part of this project, helping, reposting, sharing, commenting, saying hi, checking in, being on the live stream. Like, thank you, thank you. That's incredible. You're incredible. And I really appreciate that we're able to be here together. And you can definitely submit your face. I would love to see you. You don't have to. There's no pressure. But if you do, you just might pop on one day and see yourself being sketched or painted or drawn something, you know? Just got like a low bun here, I'd say. And we're on the clock, so I want to make sure we do a good start. I start out on the clock just to push myself and like get something down on the paper, right? Because otherwise I'll be like, oh, it has to be perfect. Does it? Does it? Does it have to be? What is perfect? Who's perfect? You're perfect. But yeah, we start out on the clock. Helps just to be like, oh, we have a timer. We have to do it in that amount of time. Push yourself, push yourself. And then afterwards, we take a little bit more of that time to really like hone in on some of the things and maybe redo the drawing if we are like, that's not quite what I wanted it to look like. She's got like a little cheeky grin here. Oh my gosh. I love that last. Sometimes it's just like one stroke of the pen that you really enjoy, and that felt good. That felt incredible. So we're gonna come in, do a little shading the side of her face a bit. Get her hair in there too. I'm gonna have it like her arms down instead of up just a bit. And then very lightly kind of just drawing out where our shadow will be underneath the chin. And we'll put that in. I love this portrait so far. It is so coming out the way I wanted it to. So cute. Okay. She's and I don't want to overdo it. I think we'll just kind of keep it very simple here and more outlined. I'll even leave that just like that. I don't want to overdo it, you know? And then we'll get that necklace put in as well. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so much like her. Sometimes it takes a few hours even just to get into the point of the drawing process where you're making more confident marks. Okay, let's do this shirt. Let's just give it some lines. Okay, love it. How cute is that? Okay, and then I'm gonna write Ashley's name on the back. And there you go, how cute. Just a quick little sketch. Nothing too intense. And I really enjoyed the way that turned out. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks for liking the live. Make sure you send your picture if you want to be drawn or painted. I have a link in my bio. There's a Google form to fill out. And I'm just going to show you quick all the ones that we did today because we did so many. It's ridiculous. So we did Ashley's. See? I'm going to go through them all for you. And we did a couple versions of that one because we'll just see the rough draft versus the final draft. Totally different. Oh, this is from earlier. We did these on Tuesday. We got a couple in there. That was our first one of the day. So I hope we saw some progression from the first one of the day to the very last one of the day and figuring out what lines to include and which ones to exclude in your drawing to really give somebody the, portrayal that you see them as having and for the purposes. So these were really fun. Oh, thanks for sending your pictures in. Thanks. It was a good little sketch session today. You can send your pictures in with the link in my bio. Oh, they're so adorable. I love them. Thank y'all today. We're gonna go live again later and do some painting because I need to do a lot of painting actually, and we're gonna do like landscapes. So if you have any pictures of places that you love, also send me those and I'll be doing paintings. So we'll talk more about that later, but toodles, bye, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very